take our time. You can watch the inputting of the report, and depending on if you're an apprentice or a big inspector, you'll be getting some compensation on going out with me. Okay? All right, so just follow behind me, and I'll let y'all know where we'll begin, okay? You can treat the rod so that it has anti-rust, a paint protectant that protects it from the moisture that's absorbed in the concrete material when it rains. I don't know. Sometimes the oil paints and the oil paint can contain chemicals that can break down the iron rod. So I would stay away from that. Any oil, I would stay away from.
I think the bamboo is typical in our market. Or do we still need to mix that?
I don't mind the bamboo, but it's not properly braced to the ground. They have another little board there that's anchoring. So what it's doing as the load is going moving, it's moving. Now, I don't mind it, but it needs to be on solid ground or a solid portion of that foundation. It's not well supported. And so therefore that's why it's kind of kicking out. And we can see that the load there is starting to already show its effects. Look at that portion. See how straight they are? Look at this one. You can see the difference. So you want to show that in the report.
Projection of the block, right?
Yes, the wood boards. See how straight those are? They're 90. Look at these coming down. So the property being supported there, this one here at some point, the load has bear down on it. And you can even see the separation in the form boards that are on the bottom. Top, bottom board, top board. See that space there? It wasn't like that at first, I bet. But as the load came down, those bottom ones came in. Aha! And so that's what we have here. So we would just let our client know that we want to kind of watch this side of the home. We can already see that the load of the home is... yes, that's true. I probably wouldn't go put that in the report. I would more so just communicate that with the client. Because is that really a deficiency? No. Right? There's no deficiencies on how you carry things and stuff like that, how things are stored on the construction site. So a lot of these things is things that we're talking to the client about. The thing that's in the report is the observation. All of these things are just what we give the client to let them know that we are thoroughly performing a phase 2 inspection. Okay. Plant fiber. Now remember, we're not testing for, we're not inspecting for security, but definitely observations like that we want to talk to the client about. There goes some cable wiring. We would take a side, front side photo. We're going to try to get the front and the entire left side to the back. That's correct. Yeah. So play between the two. Yep, play between the two. We're going to take this shot, all right? Then we're going to walk back in front of the home, and we're going to scan from the foundation to the top. And we're making sure that everything is even, level, straight. And we can kind of see there's some imperfections on the corner. But then again, we see that they're using a type of stone veneering facing on this siding. I've seen better jobs. Okay. Yeah, is there a name for these doors? Is there a special name?
We imported these doors.
Yay!
So, we don't have a name for it.
Man, but figure out, look at the invoice if you can of this door.
Okay.
See the name of it and the manufacturer and look them up.
Okay.
This is a pretty good door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a 3-layer door.
All hinges are on the inside of the home. Security bars, we want to notate that the security bars should be able to be opened from the interior side of the home without any special knowledge or force or strength. Okay? You're going to want to take photos of these materials if they are in here. Okay? Take the photo of it stacked. Then you're going to take an up-close photo. Anything you see, take a photo of it. At this stage, I'm not going to test anything, okay? I can see that this home is not completed, okay? The reason why we want to be safe is because if he wasn't here, we don't want to test anything electrical and blow out the panel, okay? Even though we got hired and they said that this was a final phase inspection, we can see clearly this home is not done. So we call the client immediately, let them know the home isn't completely finished. I will have to come back out and complete a final phase of it. But let me, and I'm going to, complete this inspection now because I'm catching some things that we can get back to the agent and they can begin working on making those fixes before you acquire the home. This is the best stage to get the inspection. Sometimes when it gets to the final stage, it's too late. And it even limits our ability to thoroughly inspect the home. Things are concealed, things are painted, things are tiled. So we don't know if they put lipstick on a pig or not. So this is the #1 stage. So when you're speaking with a client and they tell you that they're going to be going through different phases of their construction, they was just calling to get a price quote. Because when the home is finished, they want you to come, emphasize the importance of the phase inspection. Tell them I will come out there now, $125 US, and I will conduct a phase inspection. There's 3 different phases. The total cost will be $375 US. Each phase you get a full detailed report with a repair list that's editable. Complete the inspection, make as many observations now so that the client is most informed and whoever's the construction manager can put the people in place to get the home up to par. Here goes some tile grout, porcelain tiles. We want to take photos of all this. Your client will appreciate it and the construction manager will appreciate it. Trust me, they have a hard job managing clients while a home is being built, especially if they're falling behind on schedule. Now clients are second guessing if the quality materials are being used, if their resources that they have put toward the home are being properly allocated. This is what gives them the peace of mind. This is what helps the transaction go smooth. Our home inspections make the real estate industry run smooth with transparency and accountability. Okay? This is a recessed light. All we would do is turn it on to test it. Basically, they have it taped. Possibly even when they paint, they want it to protect.
So we have to notice that it's not level like the others.
Hey, good observation. He can tell that it's not level, okay? So you can make that observation, but is that a structural issue, cosmetic? Is that poor workmanship? Which one? That's it. That's it. And unfortunately, poor workmanship isn't a deficiency. But we communicate that with the client so that they know how far their $200,000, $300,000 US dollars are going, okay? With this ceiling fan, what do you see wrong with it?
The cable exposure.
No loose cables, none of that. So ideally, we would like it to be mounted right there, okay? And if we have it like that, let's go ahead and properly brace it to the ceiling so that a child won't be tempted to see how high they can jump and hit it. My son would do it. He'll see that and say, I'm Michael Jordan. And he will try to jump up and hit it. And he'll even do it in between times that I walk through here. Okay? So we want to make sure we keep things safe for children. Okay? Here we have a missing cover plate for a junction, okay? Missing cover plate for cable wiring. We'll make the observation that during the inspection, the electricity was not on. Please verify the functionality of all appliances and fixtures prior to close. That's it, okay? Because sometimes the client may, the construction manager may step up the game, okay? Make all the fixes that the client can see obviously are done when they do the walkthrough together. And there's no need for you to come back out, to come back behind the construction manager to do a final check. Because we've given the client a repair list that's in depth. So they give it to the construction manager, they talk about it, the construction manager does his job, does a great customer service job, earns that client's trust. The client's able to walk with the construction manager on the repair list, verify everything. We don't have to come back out. We stated in the report prior to close, okay? While you're walking through as a potential buyer, when you're addressing and verifying the repairs on the repair list, look for any new things that could have came up in lieu of making the repairs. So if they had to go up there and finish the drain lines and the installation of the units, that client from the interior side should turn it on, make sure it's functioning properly, it's not making any excessive noises, it's properly mounted, and then that client should walk to the exterior. They can look up there, listen, they can even take the photo and send it back to us. They can do the verify on the repairs, and if there's any questions, they can take a photo and send it to us. They don't necessarily have to pay us another $125 US to come out just to verify repairs. They shouldn't. That's why we provided a repair list that's in-depth and organized, and they can figure out the order of which they want to handle those deficiencies. The only thing with glass facings is you want to make sure that it's tempered glass. Typically, tempered glass, you can look in the corners of it and you'll see this real faint markings on it, and it should say tempered. Tempered. You have to be careful though sometimes, because some manufacturers know that people are buying tempered glass and they'll just put any design there and you'll think it's tempered, but no, it's the manufacturer's brand. So right here, this is Glass Vision tempered glass. So we want tempered glass in any area where it can break, and we don't want it to shatter in 1,000 pieces. So in the bathroom stalls, it should be tempered glass. At the kitchen sink, tempered glass. Above the bathroom tub, tempered glass. Okay? When we're in here, we're going to take a general shot of the room. Remember, we want all 3 walls, ceiling and floor. Good shot. Okay? Remember, we only take opposite shots. I'm not going to take a shot over there. I'm going to walk to the opposite view so now they can see the remaining of the kitchen.